This call may be monitored and recorded for quality assurance.
This is Richard.
Hello, Richard. This is Mark. I'm on the field replacing a McKinney concealed hinge. I don't know, is that something that you deal with?
I do. I do deal with, what they would probably call concealed or full mortise, for as much as continuous hinge is full mortise. I wouldn't call it full mortise, but that's what they call it.
Yeah. So I got kind of a dumb question, but I got to replace one. But the physical science of it, getting the old one out, I guess getting the new one in because they're so pocketed. Do you know if I got to take the door off in order to get these things out?
The only way to get a full mortise continuous hinge off is to definitely open the door.
No, I mean not a full surface. There's 3 McKinney hinges in here, mortise hinges.
Oh, they're full mortise butt hinges.
Yeah, the butt hinges.
Okay, so what's the question about that?
The adjustable ones. Well,
butt hinges are not adjustable. What do you mean adjustable?
Let me see. Let me make sure we're talking the same. Let me get the. Let's see. It's the MK100.
Oh, that's a concealed hinge, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Concealed hinge. Yep.
Yeah. So, are you saying, hey, how do I get this sucker off?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I
don't know if there's a quick trick.
Yeah. So the door has to be obviously open. You're that far?
Well, yeah, the door's open.
Okay. You know, do you know that it took me 2 years before I understood left-hand reverse and right-hand reverse versus left and right? It took 2 years. I felt so stupid for 2 years. So here's the ticket on these. You see those above the knuckle assembly? There are 2 pieces of cover plate, top and bottom. You got to pop those off.
Well, yeah, those are already off on all these hinges.
Fasteners are there.
So I got all the screws out. I'm already that far.
Okay.
But I'm just, other than trying to pry this thing out of the pocket with the other side in the, I don't know, do they pry out or do they?
Wood door, wood frame, or what?
It's a metal frame wood door.
Yeah, I mean, it should come out of the jamb pretty easily. That might be a little bit of compression holding that hinge into the wood door because the wood door might be full of moisture. It might, whatever. The original prep may have needed a mallet to get that thing in. But once all the fasteners, and there should be a total of 4 fasteners per hinge, you pull all those out. Yeah, it's just a matter of what we would have called back in Chicago in the old days the Killer Kowalski. Got to give it he was like a 60s, 70s wrestler. The Killer Kowalski. Yeah, it's just going to take some motivation. Yeah, you got 2. Yeah, you got 2 screws top and bottom, 2 fasteners.
Okay. Easy enough.
Yes, sir.
All right, I appreciate it.
Awesome. Thank you, sir. Bye-bye.
Bye.
If you've not hit subscribe yet, we would very much appreciate if you did, and hopefully you're enjoying this video. Now, let's get back to it.
This call may be monitored and recorded for quality assurance.
AB Supply, this is Richard.
How you doing? This is Mark from... I'm dealing with the McKinney MK100.
Yeah, we just spoke.
Yeah. So I got the other one out, but the problem I ran into, on the frame it's metal, so it's prepped, for machine screws and everything.
Yeah.
But the one I'm putting in is like an 1/8 of an inch off space. Like, do they make a different size?
So you're removing those MK67,000s, whatever that actual part number is. It's probably a McKinney 100. And what are you going back with? Something that's not exactly the same hinge?
Well, that's I guess the question. I'm not really sure. So I guess that's my question. How would I was sent here to throw this in, so.
Yeah.
But,
sent there by someone who's got no field
so my
experience,
question,
probably
I guess,
too, right?
how would I determine what the right unit is that I need to replace?
Yeah, I think one easy way, if you know that you're dealing with McKinney, one easy way is to just look at the overall height of the face of the hinge, something that you can easily measure. Like when I look at their I think that MK67,000 is like their quick code or something like that. Like that thing overall height is 160 millimeter. I don't really speak metric, but I sure know how to convert it. So you're looking at something that's basically damn near 6 5/16 overall height.
So I got the tape on it. It's 6 1/4.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Yeah, 6 1/4 is the one that came out.
6 1/4 between friends is no problem because it's only 40 thousandths off. What's the size of the one you're trying to stick in there?
The overall. The overall, it is. I am only about maybe an 1/8 of an inch difference. It's. But yeah, because when I went to screw it in, my screw holes, you put it into the top one, but the bottom ones were just barely visible. So I'm like an 1/8 of an inch off. And if it was all wood, that's not really a problem. But I'm going into this frame is already prepped.
Yeah.
So what I'm finding is my center to center. The other one was 5.5 exactly. Screws is 5.5 center to center. The one I have is kind of 5 3/8. So yeah, I'm about an eighth off, which is enough to be a nuisance.
Oh, big time. The issue. So that's going to be an MK100 that you have. The next smaller size is noticeably smaller than the MK100.
Bigger, actually. Yeah, I need a bigger one, actually.
Well, the MK100 is the largest that they make. So,
did they redesign it? I'm not sure how old. And again, this is the other question. I'm not. How would I know whether I'm replacing an actual McKinnon or if it's some other brand or something?
McKinney, owned by Assa Abloy, they put their corporate advertising on everything, so it would say Assa Abloy somewhere, if on something. Now,
it's made in Italy. The other one I took out of there.
If it does not say Assa Abloy anywhere, the existing were probably not McKinney.
So that could be the problem.
That's most certainly the problem. I'm not sure what concealed hinge is coming out of Italy. Tectus is coming out of Germany. Sugatsuni's coming out of Japan. Sauce is American, but it's coming out of the Philippines. There just could, who knows? I don't know who it. I've never seen a concealed hinge that says made in Italy. Not that I can recall, is just the bottom line.
Yeah, and these, like I said, there's no covers on these, so if there was a name on the covers that came off, but nothing on the body or the face of what I'm looking at. So, but they're like 99% the same thing as the McKinney. So, but I'm not going to be able to. All right, so I guess you answered my question though, because the 100 is going to be the longest one.
It is definitely the largest period that McKinney offers.
The next one is quite a bit shorter. You're saying?
It's like a third smaller in height,
Yeah.
shorter in height, something like that.
Yeah.
The problem is there's a lot of people in the world that make hardware, and for as big as we feel like we are with our North American perspective on the world, I mean, go over to Europe and you'll see hardware that you've never seen in your life, and the world's full of it there. So I just don't know who it would be, but okay. So what to do is the bigger question.
Yeah, that is the bigger question.
What to do? Can you weld? Meaning, can you plug weld those drilled and tapped holes at one mounting tab? Plug weld it and then try to.
Probably could do not weld it, but I could.
Oh. So why are you replacing them in the first place?
Well, supposedly this old one is broken. So.
Okay, so check this out. Was that one at the top?
Yep.
Put it at the bottom. 70% of the weight of the door is held by that top hinge. Flip them and see if a little problem goes away. Then I did do an internet search for concealed hinge made in Italy, and there are names that come up, like stuff I've never heard of, like, just names I've never heard of. But they exist. And so obviously you're going to want to, what you could do is email me photographs of it, and I'll take a stab at it, or email yourself photographs of that hinge and then do a right mouse button and let Google search by image and see if you can match it that way. That AI stuff is pretty powerful. You're obviously going to need to go back with exactly what was there.
Yeah. It's got a patent number on the back. I could, maybe you could look up that.
If you do a Google image search, that would be gold. There's a company called Belladini. There's another one called Siam. There's another one called Invisacta. So I'm thinking, first of all, swap them. You might be back in business, and then take lots of pictures and see if you can find the original equipment.
Yeah. Because even if the screw holes are off, but even the body itself is too small, and there's no stability in there for it.
Yeah, if you were to ream that hole out and to try to just move it over the hole over to where you can get a faster rate, that stuff's also zinc. The body of that stuff, not really great for drilling into. At least I imagine it's zinc.
Well, yeah, and like I said, the body doesn't sit. It ultimately floats around, and it would have no stability other than the 4 screws, and this is a pretty hefty door. So, So anyway, I'm not going to retrofit. But
that's why I tell all these architects, put all your fancy Italian stuff aside, because you know why? In 20 years, it's going to be me taking the call. Just use good old-fashioned American builders hardware, and we'll all be happier. Anyway.
That's right. That's right. All right, I appreciate it. We'll look into it some more.
Thank you, sir.
All right, appreciate your time.
Yes, sir. Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, please click thumbs up, please subscribe, and maybe even send the video to someone that you know. Thank you.